I was relieved to get out of that cell. It had been 2 weeks since Jill swapped bodies with me. One can only imagine what she had been doing in my body for all that time. I had to share the same room with these inmates. Hopefully she made some friends here. I didn't try to convince anyone here who I really was, mainly because everyone here would probably find comfort in harming a civilian like me. And besides, no one really believes in someone in my situation. I already knew these inmates enough, though, to know what to expect.
You were out of there and you didn't have to fucking deal.
What are you talking about?
The childish shapeshifter named Dubstep.
Neither do I.
Give her your sucker. You want some sucker?
No.
Yeah, get the
There were 6.
Kill that. Yeah, do it. I'd love to see you try to pick up that virtual stick.
Orem, a literal gold digger.
Yeah, try it. Do it.
Oh, give me a piece of gold. Yeah. You're all pop.
A technopathic activist, ironically named Stone Age.
You're a dick, you know that? It's not my fault that they made this.
And last but not least, there was Cold Rush, a psychopathic speedster who could go from humorous to impatient faster than she can run.
Is that too much to ask? So, Frost, you're still here. Guess that means your escape plan was a bust?
Yeah, I guess I underestimated my sister. What? Even a genius like myself can be wrong sometimes.
Well, it just so happens the most important thing is that you came closer than any of us.
Yeah, but now what?
I don't know.
Nobody else have any bright ideas?
You punching the trees are not going to do any favors with him.
Well, as a matter of fact,
I don't know how, but I was able to convince them that I was Jill.
terrible, isn't it?
What?
Being stuck in one place all the time. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Abrina?
Or so I thought.
What are you talking about? I'm Jill, the smart, cold-hearted sister.
Okay, please, say it. You're lucky that the others are extremely gullible. I, on the other hand, have been in a jail cell with your sister long enough to be able to tell the difference between the two of you. Plus, she told me about the plan to pull a Freaky Friday on you. See, your sister and I, we had a deal. One that she failed to hold up on her end. I'm curious though, why haven't you been trying to tell the guards?
You just referenced Freaky Friday? Don't you know how that turns out? I mean, I'm hoping Jill will just mess up and get sent back here.
Oh, she mentioned that you were not friends.
What would you suggest? Breakout?
Ding, 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 ladies and gentlemen, she got one right. Yeah, tonight, in fact. And you're gonna help us do it.
Why would I help you escape?
Poor little help, Sabrina. You don't have any other choice.
While I hate to admit it, she was right. The only way I was gonna get my life back was by getting out of that cell.
All right, girls, time for a change of scenery.
Breaking out of a Supermax prison and putting on my sister's suit? I was hoping it was just a nightmare. But like everything else that day, I wasn't gonna get what I wanted.
So tough now, Arya. Don't go crying now. We're just getting started.
Frost, I'm glad to see you finally given time to come to one of these.
Yes, well, there's a first time for everything. And I didn't have any plans tonight.
And sure, I suppose the fact that you're the nominee for this year's Best Reporter has nothing to do with it.
Well, you know, nothing gets past you, sir.
I trust your time off at work is calmed your temper.
Yeah, I guess a little vacation was all I needed.
Is that what you call it? When you go see the criminal of a sister?
Mother, I wasn't expecting to see you tonight.
Well, with what you might achieve tonight, how could I not?
If you'll excuse me.
Come, Abrina, let's find our seats.
Yeah, I can be there in a second. Goodbye.
Done. You just have to trust in it. Give him all the information you can. Man, this is Agent Colin Moss of Eagle.
Oh, yes, of course. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
Why don't you two have a seat?
I don't want to waste your time, so I'll come to the point. About an hour ago, there was a massive breakout at the Ridge. Nearly half the inmates escaped and are currently on the loose.
I don't understand. Why is this information being passed on to us?
Well, because of this, Eagle's resources are being expended trying to recapture these inmates. Well, fugitives. Place them somewhere temporary, at least until the Ridge is repaired. Just a moment. We determined that these 5 are currently located in the city.
They want this precinct to find them, McMahon. And since you constantly boast about being an alpha human expert, I'm assigning you the case.
Is this some sort of punishment? Because what happened with Pathmaker was not my fault.
Keaton, this is serious. Eagle doesn't have enough field agents, at least not right now with everything that's going on, to recapture the alpha humans that escaped.
How am I supposed to catch them? It's a big city, and not to mention the small disadvantage that they have powers and I don't.
Eagle is willing to loan you some of our tech. This is the Bloodhound. It'll track any alpha human within a 5-mile radius. This is the Micro Talon. It won't kill them, but it will pack a punch. We're asking for your help, man.
I'll try my best.
Why don't you tell us what scares you? It'll make things go a lot faster.
One of the reasons why I hate technology is it's so dangerous in the wrong hands.
Thank you all for coming to the World Herald event. I'm Kyle Raver, and I'm glad to announce that we have an excellent nominee for this year's performance in journalism.
Are you going to tell me why you went to go see your sister 2 weeks ago?
Is this really the best time for this?
Maybe not, but I deserve an explanation.
I was just going to check up on her.
She doesn't deserve the attention. Not after all the things she's done.
And remind me, Mother, what has she done?
I only wanted to give you girls the life you deserved.
No, you wanted us to live the life that you wanted. And I guess if I were you, I would want that too.
There was nothing wrong with my life.
You've told us that lie so many times, you're starting to believe it.
Come on, sweetie.
Well?
Is that really the best you can do? I was experimented on by a mad scientist. Compared to that, your threats mean nothing.
So, does this guy from the top of set on fire? She's right.
And if we stick around here too long, someone is going to find us.
I get that. You're running out of time here. That is the only bastard who would know where she is right now.
Why is it so important that Jill get her revenge tonight? Why not tomorrow or next week?
If you were in her shoes, you wouldn't want to wait either.
Well, here's a thought. If Jill's so eager, why doesn't she just go torture the clown?
Fine. I will go talk to her. In the meantime, do something productive. All right. She says she'll do it, but she needs some privacy. Everybody out.
So that's why they want to know where Abrina Frost is. Most of them aren't aware they're really after Jill Frost. So, you're just gonna stand there, or...
Why would you help her? Why would you let her do that to me?
Are you referring to 2 weeks ago at the Ridge? Oh yeah, that was so funny!
What the hell happened to you? This isn't the Dawn Stein that I fell in love with.
You're right, I'm so much better! I'll admit, the experiments were a bit painful, but killing Stein to become Whiteface was so refreshing. Being released of all his burdens.
Where is she?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that offend you? I sure hope it did.
Answer my question.
You know, I was watching you. All the time you were looking for me. And I have to say, I found it quite pathetic.
Where is she?
No, even this doesn't hurt me. But I have to say, seeing your anger, I'm impressed. Never knew you had it in you. Just for that, I will tell you where you can find your sister. And I can't wait to see the outcome.
I didn't know why, but he wanted me to snap. Regardless, I knew two things were certain. Whatever feelings I had for Dawn that day died. And I don't truly know who I am, if I was so easily tempted into the darkness.
Seriously, why do you still look like that?
Just a precaution. If we get busted by the fuzz, I'd rather cut my losses and play the innocent little girl card.
Did I mention I hate you so much?
Hey! What's going on here? Where's Cold Rush? Who is she talking to?
Whoa, take it easy.
What, that phone call? That was just a prank call. Nothing to get all worked up about.
Don't treat me like a fool. I may be nothing like my sister, but I can read lips. Mission going according to plan? She has no idea?
Wow, you're not as dim as your sister led us to believe.
You're gonna tell me everything I need to know right now.
Or what? You don't have the guts to be like us. Take your best shot.
Oh, this is getting good.
Officer, help! These women kidnapped me!
Would you just stop it?
Hey! Leave him alone!
Oh, don't worry. All real soon.
Rise and shine, Sleeping Beauty.
Will you be quiet? Do you want to blow our position? You know they hate failure.
They who? Where are we?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
And you should. After all, you're about to do something very terrible. How long has it been, sis? 2 weeks? I must say, blue really is your color. Why? Why put me through all this? Come on, we already had this conversation.
I think she means, why go through all this trouble just to bring her here?
Oh, that's right. Well, remember when I told you I worked for Lackland Labs before my transformation? Well, I never really stopped working for them. And you know, I don't want to spoil too much, but they have something really big planned. And they're gonna need some lab rats. Well, what does that have to do with this? Well, you see, they need powerful lab rats. And since Eagle and the Justice Guard have all the willing alpha humans locked up at the Ridge, so what? Do they see me as a potential threat? Absolutely not. My condition for helping them was, you know, I'd get to go free, and they would help me ruin your life. You already did. You took my body, made me serve out your sentence.
Apparently, that's not enough for your sister.
I like who I truly am. The body swap was only the beginning of my plan. You see, once intermission ends, Raver will call me on stage and I'll use these bracelets to detonate a bomb and kill everyone. As you. And during all the screams and commotion, we'll swap back bodies and you'll take the blame.
And the best part is, you'll be forced to watch it all happen.
Right, Dubstep. I think she gets it.
Boss? It looks like intermission's over.
And so it is. You'll have to excuse me, sister. The big event is about to begin.
What were you doing back there?
Sorry, Mother. Just trying to look my best. Isn't that what you always told us?
And now, one of the World Herald's very own will say a few words before we continue with the main event. Please welcome Abrina Frost.
Thank you, everyone. I am honored to be here tonight to... So what? You guys work for Lackland Labs too?
More like mercenaries for hire. We carry out their missions, and in exchange, we receive immunity for what's to come.
I actually robbed Lackland Industries once. Elon was such an easy target back then.
It's almost time.
On what it means to be Reporter of the Year. As I'm sure most of you have read about the...
Don't even try to loosen those knots. Your sister tied those herself.
Oh, I'm not trying to get them loose. I'm just making sure they're frozen enough. Sweetie, are you okay? Come on, we need to get out of here. Oh, no. I know a faster way out. This way.
Me.
Well, isn't this just a sight? The good twins.
I'm gonna get out of here.
This is Detective McMahon. Bridge fugitives found at the convention center, in desperate need of Eagle operatives ASAP.
Abrina, what were you thinking? There's no other exits in this room. We have to...
Oh, dearest mother, I gave you every possible subtle clue. You didn't pick up on any of them. I guess intellect isn't your thing, is it? Jill. Jill. Oh, sis, right on time. You know, that anger looks better on you than it does on me. Even now, you still have to be the better sister. I'm done playing your games. This ends now. You're right, it does. And my plan is still gonna work out. Because either you're going to kill Mother, or I'm going to kill myself. You see, the authorities already know that Jill Frost attacked this event to get revenge on Abrina. So as long as I stay in your body, I'm in the clear. However, I'm willing to save your body if you're willing to kill our mother in front of me. You're insane. Call me what you want, but the clock is ticking. Mom, this will all be over quickly, I promise, okay? Go ahead. Do it. Either way, I win. Even with all these powers, I would never let my anger change me like it changed you. Goodbye, Jill.
Abrina, are you okay?
Mom. I told the detective the story Jill would have told, considering it's mostly true. Didn't seem necessary to tell him everything that happened. Jill and the others were sent back to the ridge, where they belonged. I think Jill tried to tell them the whole story, but being a criminal who lies often doesn't help her case. I have my life back now. You'd think that I'd be happy, but personally, there are some perks to being Jill. And if I still had them, I'd feel obligated to help capture the fugitives I helped free. If only.
Shouldn't be out here, David.
2 hours it took you to find me. Your security's getting sloppy, sis. I trust your arrangement with Jill Frost has come to a close.
The serum isn't perfected yet, and you have the audacity to throw everything away that I've sacrificed for you.
I won't go back. I will not spend the remainder of my days being a guinea pig in that lab.
We're close to a cure. You can't just throw your life away.
I'm already wasting my life. I don't care if I die in a year or a month. I could die tomorrow and it won't make a difference. I want to spend whatever time I have left enjoying life, not going from one test to the next. I'm leaving and you can't stop me.
Oh, my dear little brother. After all these years, you still can't see the big picture. Project Vita may have been founded with the goal to save you from your illness, but it's become so much more now. And when it's finished, you and I will be hailed for our discovery. As such, any loose ends must be dealt with in order to ensure that this goal is met. So yes, you aren't going back to the lab. You will be given your share of the work, starting with acquiring every alpha human that Frost let loose. On second thought, you will be going back to the lab. Another batch is ready.